time. We have a rogue judge. We have a racist attorney general who's a horror show. It's a scam. It's a sham. And our country's gone to hell. It's all run by DOJ, which is corrupt. Frankly, our country is corrupt.
Joining us now, the co-author of Donald Trump's The Art of the Deal, Tony Schwartz. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
It's interesting. I was thinking about this yesterday as well. He doesn't have to be in this courtroom because it's a civil proceeding, not criminal. He's going to have to be there for the criminal trials. But he did not go to the civil trial the case that E. Jean Carroll brought. And as someone who co-authored a book with him, I wonder what that tells you about what is most important to him.
Donald Trump's sense of value comes entirely from his net worth. So his survival, his emotional survival depends on looking outside himself to define his internal value, which he feels none of. He feels worthless. So when you take him, when you accuse him of having less money than he's falsely claimed he has, he feels deeply diminished. And it's one of the reasons why at that event yesterday, you saw him looking so actively agitated. Most of the time when he's accused of stuff, he doesn't look that visibly agitated. He did yesterday, and I know it's because he felt small.
Does he really? I think the thing that I've always tried to figure out, having read a lot of depositions, particularly in 2016, as I was trying to figure out how his business world operated. This was well known. He was always inflating and lying and talking about numbers that simply had no basis in reality. Why is he so offended about them being called out on that in court?
Well, I mean, he's in court. He's on the verge of losing these, he has an Oedipus complex, to be differentiated from an Oedipus complex. Again, the size of his buildings is connected to his sense of self-worth. So he's about to be stripped of all meaning or all sense of worthiness. I think it's no surprise that when that actually becomes the threat, that he becomes more engaged and more interested.